So if you can get money off it, people are going to get it regardless. Why not do it?
What do you think needs to happen in order for you to be on good terms with suspect at some point? Do you think that that's a possibility? How could you imagine that playing out?
I'm saying we need to get that boxing match going. We need to run the Fade a fair one, and then I'll be cool with them after that. Some AD. What's his name? Something
AD
Mac.
and China Mac?
Yeah, AD China Mac
Something
shit.
Mac, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many Macs,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
okay,
But, AD China Mac where they just, did it behind closed doors. But if we can capitalize off, that would be dope too.
Right.
But I feel like that would be the thing that got us cool,
So you don't think that you guys could be on good terms unless there was a fight at some point?
We gotta fight it out. We gotta fight it out for sure.
Yeah, I respect you having that opinion. Because,
Yeah, and I mean, like, no hate to the dude's hustles or anything like that, but just the way he behaved, the way I behaved to him, I feel like there's tension between the both of us. We got to fight
Clearly.
it out.
I mean, we didn't make it 9 minutes into that fucking podcast. That was what was a shame is that I was like, oh, this podcast is going to be viral as fucking do numbers before the fight. Like, I was like, oh, this is going to be great.
It was going up, yeah.
And then that happened, and I immediately was like, oh, actually, this is not going to do any numbers. We're not going to put this out. And then it ended up actually doing
But
like
deep
the
down,
craziest.
you knew it was going to do double the numbers once that fight broke out.
Once I realized that, like, oh, shit, maybe we can put this out.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, at that point, bro, it was one of the craziest things
And
that happened
think
on the
about
show,
how hard it is to get like 20 or 30 people in this fucking office to keep quiet about it.
God,
Especially
bro.
when you're DMing people back and telling them about it, and then it's getting posted on
So,
Reddit
see,
immediately.
I fucked up with that because this one dude who was already fucking with me, like supporting me and shit like that.
Right.
I think he's in a gang or in the gang or something like
okay.
that. But he was fucking
Another
with me.
option.
Yeah, I mean, he was fucking with me, and then he hit me up like, yo, bro, I'm tapped in with no jumper. One of the assistants leaked to me that this happened. And so I wasn't going to deny it. I was like, bro, how'd you find out? Yeah, this is what happened. I gave him a little rundown on it.
Right.
But I didn't get into detail or nothing. But I also wasn't planning on keeping it quiet forever.
Right.
I just didn't want to run to the internet and start cloud chasing off it right away.
I mean,
without,
even if, like, my whole attitude about it was, even if there's a fucking DM screenshot of Kelpy admitting to it.
Yeah.
If I never admit to it, and if there is no footage because the footage just disappears or whatever, I'm like, I don't understand how. Now I was happy once I realized that we could actually have an adult conversation about
100%.
it. But I also felt like I was going to be able to get pretty far by just denying that it ever even happened, because
people are still talking about it.
let's be real. If I've spoken to lawyers about similar situations, but if there's no police report and there's no like physical evidence or anything, then it's kind of like hard to even prove that it ever existed.
Because it could have been staged for all the police know or anything. And I'm not the type to go file a police report.
Well, I appreciate that.
I went home and I chilled. Fucked the bitch and that's it, It was like just another day in the life.
You didn't use that as an opportunity to take more kratom?
Well, no, I was on kratom when it happened, which is why like I wasn't really. I was slow reaction. I wasn't in pain. I was still kind of like.
Listen, if I had to get stitches, I'm using that as an opportunity to pop some fucking Norcos or Vicodins or something.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I got off all that shit, so kratom is my thing now. Yeah. If I see somebody puts a real oxy or hydro or some drink in front of me, bro, I'm gonna take everything in front of me. So I need to get away from that shit, and kratom is my way to get away from.
You ever heard of Lil White?
No.
There's a song by Lil White called "Pop Another Pill." Mm-hmm. And I feel like you're going to see a little bit of yourself.
I might have to bump that
It's
shit,
an old-ass song, but you're going to watch it, and you're going to be like, oh, this was kind of like the prototype for me.
I'm gonna relapse off that shit,
That's
bro.
not why I'm suggesting this at all.
I'm gonna check it out though. Nah, I'll just pour up another cup of kratom or some shit.
Yeah. Pour up the kratom. No, I think that's a good idea though. Like the signature Kelpy kratom brand makes a lot of sense.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I need either a sponsorship from the brand I'm fucking with right now. No free promo till y'all give me a bag. But if I could get my own strain, my own brand, something like that going, bro.
But is there anybody out there doing that?
Oh fuck yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. What actually happened is not really the best endorsement of kratom.
Okay,
although if you want to be
that,
laid back,
but
if there's no assailants about.
And there was no pain from it. That kratom really took away any pain that I may or may not have felt. So, I mean, is it really a bad influence for kratom? Like, I feel like it could be a good promotion right there.
You're making me want to tap back in.
I don't promote anybody to do kratom or none of that, but if you are addicted to like opioids, because we're in an epidemic of that shit, try the kratom. If it works, it works. And stay away
would
from
you
that
say
shit.
it's comparable in any way?
What do you mean by that?
Like, is it actually similar in effect? Like, is it actually like an opiate if you have enough of it? It's that intense?
No, I mean, unless you're doing fentanyl, because one of the bitches I was with, she's in rehab right now, actually. She was here for the fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now she's in rehab now, doing better. She was fucking around with some harder opioids, and I gave her some kratom just to try it, because I was trying to wean her off of the drugs. I don't like my bitches on drugs.
Right.
And it didn't hit her at all. Whereas my other girl, she does kratom, and she gets higher than I do.
Really?
So it feels like if you take like 20 milligrams of hydrocodone, if you pour up a big enough couple scoops.
See, the shit that I took was just from a gas station, like a shopping mall plaza in Florida.
Yeah, that shit's boof.
They don't got the good shit?
Not at all. You got to get that shit online, and there's very few companies that have, like, quality shit. They import it in bulk from, like, the spot where it's grown at. They got their factory down there.
I'm having a vision. It's us getting a Kratom sponsorship as a result of this episode. They better tap in. Send me some free samples.
We talking about that shit because, I mean, I'm being honest. As a personal, everyday user, it works.
Really?
It really does work, yeah.
Wow.
Helps with drug addiction, helps with pain, helps with stress, anxiety, all that.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kratom.
Again, shout out to Kratom for real.
Damn, so I'm trying to picture how this fucking fight could actually happen because I feel like it could definitely happen.
It's got to be like a celebrity boxing type thing. We train for, say, a month each, right? Suspect trains, I train.
Right.
We get worked out, hit the gym, all that. And then we come in, we got a ref, we get our gloves on, you know, or whatever, and we have a fair fight.
Free Crip Mac.
We
need him on the card.
Yeah.
We almost had a boxing match with him.
That's another thing is like there's so many other people that want to participate in that have been talking to me about setting it up that I feel like we could have a whole ass card going with a lot of people on it. A lot of different big ass names.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine our Kratom sponsor being heavily involved with us as
real
well.
Shit. A little before and after drink.
The Kratom Championship or something.
Sure, yeah. We need that shit going.
What's like
down.
the best? Well, I don't want any shout outs, yeah.
I'll give you a good strain though. Red Cali. Red Cali.
Yeah, that's what I need to Google.
I don't know if the brand that I fuck with is going to come up if you search that strain, but that's a popular strain.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yo, we just hit 400,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. So if you want to help us out, click subscribe, get us to 500K.